Alright, let's see if that's any better. How's it looking now, Jacob? Is it looking better? There you go, Jacob. I did two things. I restarted my computer, and I also upgraded my drivers to my video card, so maybe that makes a difference. I do know that when it comes to technical tests and stuff like that, that it ain't gonna run perfect, but there might have been something wrong on my end, so I updated the drivers, and maybe that made a difference. No, I had to update my video drivers, Paul. There was some issues. I guess my camera was kind of like acting up like slow, and then the game itself was kind of stuttering. So I had to reset my computer, and I had to update my drivers. I'm gonna give it a shot again later on and see if that did it. How you doing, by the way, Mr. Paul? You doing good today? Sounds good, Mr. Paul. Sounds good. If anyone knows how to get a deal going, Jacob is Mr. Paul there. Yeah, right now I'm kind of messing around, Paul, because like I said, in about an hour I got to go and pick up my phone so I can get it back. I had to get some repairs done to it. So a 5 a.m. roleplay server. Ah, See, that's another thing that you don't know about Mr. Paul there, Jacob. That man loves to role play, especially when he puts on the leather and the latex. Paul's the kind of role play guy like that. You play what 5M or what Grand Theft Auto, Paul? You know what I would do, Jacob and Paul, if I were to do a role play on a Grand Theft Auto server? If I were to role play a character in 5M, you know, depending what you can do, the character that I would play would be, or you know, if they would allow it, the way I would write my character is that he's like he's an undercover agent who no matter how many times the police arrest him, they can put him in jail, they can put him, you know, everything, they can lock him away, and every time, you know, they put him in there, he somehow escapes. Like, you know, they can stand there and watch them, and as soon as they turn their back, you know, they're gone. But, you know, I'd actually be like undercover, you know, watching their actions, or you know, seeing how they react to police calls and stuff like that. You know, kind of like a investigative, you know, internal affairs kind of thing. But no matter how many times I get busted, you know, no matter how many times I do something bad, you know, I always seem to escape. Uncle Jacob. Cat always likes that. Even though she doesn't admit it, she likes knowing you're Uncle Jacob. One day, Jacob, one day we can be like Paul. Rich, famous, a beard that's shampoo and cleaned. One day we can be like Paul. If I had Paul's money, I'd burn mine. If I had his 565 games in his library, I'd be impressed. I'd get a Steam award for having a lot of games. Oh, you finally shaved it off? About time, Paul. About time you shaved that bullshit off and you got all nice and clean shaven and looking beautiful. Now, how does it feel, Paul? How does it feel to have nice, smooth, clean skin and you can actually feel the weather on your face and you don't have to worry about food getting inside your beard? How does it feel, Paul? You hate it? Just welcome to the free world. Welcome to the free world, Paul. Just keep that bullshit off, man. Don't even grow it back. Just keep it thin like mine. Just keep it nice and short. Shave the sides, shave the mustache. Just keep a little goatee. You'll be fine. Just keep the tickler. That's all you got to do. Just keep the tickler. Don't grow it again. Fuck your beard. That's right. I said it.
You just need to tone the fuck down a little bit.
Just keep that bullshit off, Paul. You look good when you're shaved and everything, man. You're just beautiful. I don't care what to say about you.
Yeah. If this game ever fucking loads up, I'll be alright.
So you finally cut it all down, huh?
Yeah. Hell, over 2 years. I hadn't cut it, so.
That's about time. I say, Paul, you just look good with and without it. But sometimes you got to take the shit off and start over.
Yeah.
Plus, if you got the genes and they can grow fast, it ain't no big deal. But if it's like me,
yeah.
you can't grow shit, then oh well.
No, it's already like fucking just about. It's back. Been about 5 days, but it's there again.
Yeah.
It ain't nowhere near as long as it was. I shouldn't need to do a video card update. I already did mine the other day, so I should be good on that note.
I had to do mine, because it was stuttering on my end.
Oh, you had stuttering with it?
Yeah, it was like my camera was slow, I was slow, everything was slow, so it was kind of weird.
I need to put up my MSI and check out what my FPS is with this.
Jacob, I'm going to try something in a second. In a minute, I'm going to have Paul speak. I'm going to hit a button. Tell me if you hear him twice or once. So, say something, Paul.
I'm saying something now.
Did you hear him once or twice, Jacob? You heard him once? That don't make sense.
Were they hearing like echoing or something?
No, well, what I've done is I can put Discord as its own audio source, and then I can whatchamacallit, I can then have like the game set to a certain tone, and then I can have Discord all the way up that people can actually hear us and everyone separate from the game. Because everything right now comes through desktop audio, so whatever people hear is what they hear. So I'm trying to separate it, but I'm having trouble getting it to work, so to speak. And now, for some reason, the shit don't even want to work at all. What the hell? Gotta love it.
Yeah. All right, I need to let me get up my other shit here.
Oh, I see now. I think I know why. Well, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta do it every single time? Nah, that can't be right.
That's absolutely right.
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, now I've muted one side of it, um, Mr. Jacob. So now, Paul, tell me how beautiful you are so I can test it.
Oh, I'm extremely beautiful. Thought you already knew this.
How was that, Jacob? Were you able to hear him clearly, or was it too high or too low? Too high? Okay. So let me adjust it down. Now, I'm going to click another button, Jacob. Tell me if you hear him once or twice.
Twice or once, maybe even the third time, Jacob.
That last one was still once? That's strange. This is what I'm trying to figure out because on Discord I have you, by itself, right? Then I have the desktop audio. What I'm curious on is like, you know, does it only pick up one source or did it pick up, multiple sources? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Right.
Because on my end, I see you talk on what I call on the audio mixer. I see desktop audio and I see Discord. So if he only hears me once, then that's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, Jacob, I'm gonna try something now. So now I'm gonna kill my desktop audio down about a little bit down the way. So you're gonna hear basically just the game music and volume music, and it should be lower. And then if Paul talks, you should only hear him once, and you should hear him above the game, if that makes sense. All right, tell me how this works, Jacob.
You might be able to hear it better this time around. How the hell did they get up there? Tree barn heart.
So this is what I said now. Okay, so you heard him only one time. Discord and my voice was higher than the desktop audio, and then that worked fine, right?
Mm.
Gotcha. Now, in comparison to the game and then his chatting and my chatting, is the game volume too low? Could it be louder, or is it roughly just right? Because right now I'm at about a negative 39 dB on the audio, which is what you hear. A little bit higher? Okay.
No.
Not too much? Okay. Yeah, I increased Paul just a little bit as well. Because I love his sexy voice.
Absolutely.
Still a little bit higher. What needs to be higher? The game volume?
Probably your game volume. It seems a little low to me.
Okay. Because right, like I said, I'm trying to get it to where it's a balance where I want, because obviously when I hit my microphone, you're gonna hear, the
Yeah,
sound.
yeah.
All right, let's try this. This is a good range. Now, obviously you'll hear, because of my speakers, you'll hear me, but you should be able to hear the game at a lower, decent level, and Paul and I should still be above the game, right? Excellent. That's what I was going for. You see, what I was afraid of was that, as I'm doing this, the game would be too high, too low, and then, I wouldn't be able to capture what I wanted to capture.
All right.
Yeah, because it's a personal pet peeve of mine. Like, if I watch other streamers, they'll have like no game audio at all. It'll be the lowest thing ever, and then, if I want to focus on like the game and all that, I'd have to go find like just a straight up gaming stream, or I can never hear like what is going on in the background. Because when I had it set to just desktop audio, what would happen would be like some people would say in chat like, I can't hear Paul or I can't hear Dave or. So now with this way, any time that I'm in Discord and I want people to hear Discord, then it's great. Then if I don't want it, then I can just mute it and to hell with it. Alright, so let's see if my video upgrade fixed the first descendant or not.
No. I fell in a big old hole.
Was it a good hole or a bad hole?
Oh, it wasn't a good one. What?
Alright, Mr. Jacob, let me know if I am steady or not. Or if it's dropping frames. I can see you dropping some frames on my end, though. It isn't a freeze. Let it run about 2 minutes, Jacob. It's actually it's the shaders that they gotta load in. Give it about 2 minutes and then it'll load in. It's gotta update the shaders. Did the shaders take you a few minutes to get in?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, it'll take you a few minutes for them shaders.
That's something that they should fix where I shouldn't have to prepare shaders every single time I load the game up.
You shouldn't have to if you get it in the first time, but we could, because you did a video card update, maybe doing it again.
Perhaps. Well, when I did it the other time before the update, it did it to me twice.
Yeah. Now, how far did you make it in the game when you first played it before you
I
had to
made
do
it.
your shit?
I made it past the initial, almost the first level. Like I was getting towards the first level, ending, then it crashed on me.
So you didn't fight the monster?
No, I didn't get a chance to. It crashed on me then.
That's the tutorial. Once you fight the monster guy, you come into this hub, I guess, because I see a bunch of people on here that have Steam symbols over their names. I guess these are all the players on Steam. Yeah. So I'll just sit here and wait for you, I guess.
Which character you go with? I went with the tank.
I went with the middle character guy.
Not yet, Mr. Jacob. I'm in Paul's Discord, and like I said, I got to leave here in a few minutes anyway.
Sit here and wait. And I'll be right back.
How's the game looking now? Is it running any better than earlier? Mr. Jacob, is it running better?
Wait for me. So, do you know what the heart looks like?
We'll know when we see it.
I don't know if I can send you an invite or not. Richard probably can send you an invite, Jacob. I don't have you on Discord or Steam or anything, so.
Lead.
As you wish.
Whoa! What the heck?
It's still lagging. Okay, that's the game then, Jacob. I don't think there's something I can do about it on my end.
We almost died. I'm okay, by the way.
Roger that. Resume operation.
Our path's been cut off. We better find a way around.
I assume the game's running just fine for you, right, Richard?
Yeah, on my end, everything is looking good. I even turned down some of the settings.
Yeah, because like he said, your stream itself is laggy as shit. You're moving fine. just the gameplay on it is laggy.
I can see it on my end. It's dropping from 60 down to 40s.
Focus. Engage.
What? I'll come help.
Nothing I can't handle. I'll be there soon.
Let me try something just for the hell of it. Alright, see, that makes a difference, Mr. Paul and Jacob. I put it on medium. Does it stable out or not?
Ugh, I'm glad you're safe.
I'm just getting warmed up.
No need to brag. Come on, let's keep going.
How's it running now, Jacob? I changed the settings to medium.
What is all this?
For me, it's still the same thing. I don't think your settings are going to have anything to do with that.
Which is really weird.
Yeah, that's fine, Jacob. No problem.
I should have him on my friends list, so I can invite him into the Discord.
Yeah, whichever one, don't matter.
I do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it's doing that, but I mean, it's not your game. It's got to be with something with OBS, I would assume.
Well, the encoding is overloaded, or I need to use faster encoding. But I've played, this is, like I said, maybe it could just be the game itself not optimized, but I've played Star Citizen, and in my opinion, it's technically more, you know,
Oh yeah,
demanding than
sure.
this.
Oh, yeah.
I've been waiting for so long. Descendant. A true descendant. Prove yourself.
Let me get to the mission first.
Push forward without hesitation.
I probably do need to change one of the coding settings anyway.
Believe in yourself.
What do you have your bitrate set at?
6,000 right now. It's not I don't think it's the internet or the bitrate. I think it's the preset coding that I'm using. Since I'm running it at a high bitrate, I think what I can do is when I go into the encoder, I can drop it to faster and just lose a little more visual quality, but I think it makes up for it.
Gotcha. What sucks? Well, yeah. Yeah, man.
Change the encoder from here, can I? I guess I can. Alright, I put the encoder a little higher, so let's see if that makes a difference.
We shall see.
The Vulgus attacked.
Where's that coming from?
I have synchronized with your consciousness. Focus on the heart. It must not be captured.
No. Loading.
It still seems like it's still doing the same thing. I don't see it getting any better. To me, it looks like it is, yeah.
And if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna try a different.
You are under the influence of your unconscious mind. Test your limits.
What is this power?
This is your true form.
Loading.
Any difference or still the same? Looks like I actually stabled it out, sort of, but it's still fluctuating.
It's been a while since your last report. Have you regrouped with Bunny?
You got some times where you look like you're good, but it still has hard hits.
I have arrived at the rendezvous point. Bunny, report your location. Bunny, report.
Dang, fucked them up.
Time has finally come. Listen.
Make a drink real quick. I'll be right back.
Rail made contact with the heart. It's triggered an unidentified anomaly.
Got me my beer. I'm ready to go.
Great Walker approaching. Awaiting orders.
It seems weaker than normal. You're free to engage.
God, man, it looks pretty badass.
You want a piece of me? Not over yet. Now's our chance. Finish it. Alpha, the Ironheart was stolen. The operation failed.
Damn it! Never expected Corell to show up in person after everything we've gone through to find that Ironheart. If we don't find the other two Ironhearts before he does, the dimensional wall will be in danger.
Don't lose hope, HQ. We've made contact with a guide. It's going to help us.
Well, that was different. Unless it, who knows? Maybe maybe now that I'm past the tutorial, it might steady out.
That's possible.
Like I said, I got a change in OBS where, I mean, it's as fast as it's going. So see, it's telling me either I need to turn down video settings or put it faster. And like I said,
Right.
I can't really see it being the video settings, but you never know.
Yeah. What's up, Jacob?
Hello, my friends. Hello.
Mr. Jacob.
Mr. Richard Temple.
Well, first impressions ain't too bad. I like it's decent fighting to it, and it's got a pretty good atmosphere with it. So not too bad so far.
Yeah.
Now, if only I could afford a good computer like Paul, then I wouldn't have these problems.
Hey, I've told you before, it's like a $500 computer, man.
$500 computer? Really?
He's full of shit. Don't believe him. He's full of shit.
Why you telling people I'm full of shit all the time, man? I exaggerate.
Your help.
That's what I do.
Humanity requires my help. I can find the Ironheart.
Enzo, did you hear that voice?
Yeah, I heard it too, Bunny. I need to explain the situation to Alpha. You should go and get treated.
What? Can't Alpha hear the guide's voice?
I don't hear anything at all. It seems to only be linked to active descendants. Now, are there any other descendants who have had contact with the guide?
Aside from Jeremy, all descendants have reported connecting with the guide. And the descendant who first made contact with the Ironheart will be arriving at HQ shortly.
When it comes to the guide, we have to consider.
And you still seem like you're choppy, man. I don't know what that fucking is.
Familiarize yourself with everything.
All right, let's try something then. I'm saying fuck it. We're going all the way down low. If the shit ain't working then we know it's the game. Alright, there we go. I'm literally playing in low. Oh my god, it looks shitty in low.
Yeah.
Wow, what a big difference, right?
And I really don't think it's even your game settings that's causing. It's got to be something with OBS.
True.
I don't know. Well, I mean, OBS doesn't seem like if I look at my CPU power for OBS, I'm only using 2.7% of it. There's no fucking way that
It's not much though.
I mean, if I were to drop it to 30 frames instead of 60, I don't know if that's a difference or not.
Probably not.
I don't really think so. Yeah.
To prove that point, I want to put everything on ultra just to show you what I mean.
I mean, is that... I don't know. Maybe I should boot up a stream in Discord and see if it's choppy through Discord or not. Because it's running, it runs fine for you though, right? On your screen. You're not having any issues with it. It's only the ones of us watching you stream it.
Now that I changed it to ultra, you can see how much it's fucking lagging right now. Now you can actually see.
Jesus.
So obviously that's way too much for me to handle. So when I had it on medium, it was just pretty good.
What the fuck am I running here?
I'm also running on medium. I play with 90 FPS.
Yeah, there we go. So see how medium is running so much smoother and everything.
You play it on medium as well, Jacob?
Yes.
It actually defaulted me on high, you know. But if I dropped it down to medium and it's still doing that, then yeah, you can't. I don't think it's.
Yeah, I'm running unlimited frame rate and I'm running at high, so I'm not having any issue.
You have VSync on or off?
What's that?
Do you have VSync on or off?
VSync is on.
It is on?
Yeah.
Alright, let me try
But again,
that.
like I said, now just playing it on your computer, you're running smooth, right?
Yeah. On my end, everything's smooth as can be.
Yeah, that's not the problem, I think.
Yeah, no, it's not the problem. It's got to be something in OBS that's causing you the issue. It can't be the game because it's not changing it. No matter how many times you change it, you drop everything in the game. It doesn't make a difference.
True.
Now, just to see if it's the encoder. If anything.
That's kind of weird though, because if Richard plays Tetris, he also don't have this problem.
Right.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Most likely, I'm leaning towards it being the game itself because I changed the encoder down to low, so it doesn't matter what the encoder is on it. It looks like it's still operating the same. So, yeah, I think it's probably just something to do with my computer or the game, one or the other.
Well, again, I don't see if it's running smoothly on your end how it would be the game. Like maybe possibly be something with your computer, but the game itself, I don't think would be what's affecting it. It just don't make any sense to me.
Yeah, well, you could tell the difference in the game itself because when I hit escape and I put it to options and I had put it on ultra, you could see when everything was just like, whoa, like it was just lagging like shit. Like there's no way my computer was keeping up with it. So that visual lag, people
Discord
will
and see if you see any lagging in it.
caliber used to purchase special items. Okay.
Pull up that stream in Discord, Richard, and see if I'm lagging through Discord or not. shouldn't be. And if I am, then maybe it's just something to do with streaming. If not,
I see you glitch once in a while. Like I'm watching you right now. You're running smooth. You know, I'll see it's like it'll be like a little stutter like here and there, but you know,
yeah.
you look like you're okay.
Alright, so I don't know, man. I mean, it'll make it hard for you to be able to stream it because of that issue, but I mean, if the in-game itself is running smooth, I probably wouldn't worry too much about it. It just sucks because whoever watches your stream is gonna probably get annoyed with it.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably, I guarantee you, there's an update or something that would increase performance or balance something out. I guarantee you that's probably what it is. Because remember, you run gray zone warfare with no problems and issues. I couldn't even load the fucking game, and we pretty much got at that time we pretty much had everything the same.
Yeah. All right. Where the hell you at? And we must not be in the same server because you're up here where I'm at, and I don't see you up here. That's kind of fucking weird. So there's different regions that we're in?
It's possible, like maybe they have an instance for different areas. I bet you if you join like a party or something, it'll probably match you up.
To those descendants who have connected, this is up many.
Question is how
However,
we do that.
if I can access the, I appeal to all descendants.
A system that can find the Ironheart. What is it exactly? Alpha, it looks like the guide is speaking to another descendant nearby. I've uploaded the details of the conversation to the command console.
Based on this, the guide seems to be more AI than a spiritual being. Any descendant who's been contacted by the guide, please report to HQ immediately. Nell, as a non-descendant,
Yeah, it's weird. I don't see you.
how do you feel about this phenomenon?
I believe it holds sufficient strategic value to be of interest.
And then just to test that theory, like I'm gonna back out of this game. I'm gonna switch to a different game, and it should technically just work just fine. Might be one of those games I have to do off stream.
Maybe. I mean, because you weren't having any issues with your other game when you were streaming, so. Fuck, I don't know.
Played this game, so it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Did you ever install Fallout before you went and got offline?
Nah, I went to sleep and I didn't install.
Should have installed it. Fucking thing's like 98 gigs. I don't know how fast your install is. Before you go to get your cell phone, pop it in and let it install. That way when you get back, you have it.
Good idea.
Jacob,
Yeah.
you can grab a key of that for $9 on cdkeys.com. If you
Which one?
Fallout 76.
Oh, Fallout. Let me check. King Queen.
Pretty sure that's what I paid for it was $8.99.
Oh. Yeah, 11 euros. Oh, that's nothing. I can
It
buy
is.
it.
You purchase it, and when Richard gets back and is ready to play some Fallout, you can jump in with us and learn all that with us tonight.
Yeah, sure. What? Something went wrong? Why cannot buy it? What is wrong?
It won't let you buy it.
They won't let me buy it. Why not?
Because he probably ran his credit card report and he was like, nope, he's broke.
That's what it does with mine too.
Says denied. Get the fuck out.
Fallout 76. Come on. Yes. Mm. The fuck is this? Okay, ideal.
Now, in comparison, like this game that I'm playing, the Arma, it runs smooth, right?
I mean, I'm seeing you in the loading screen right now. I'm assuming that's just the delay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no problem with that. Oh. No, I have Arma installed anymore.
And I noticed, in this game, that encoding error stuff it actually disappeared off the OBS. So that might be half true. It's either both are true at the same time. Either A, OBS is drawing power from somewhere it shouldn't be, or B, the game itself is having, it's taxing my computer somewhere where it shouldn't be.
What you should have done was opened up your task manager and watched your task manager while you were in game.
I'll see what it did.
Yeah. Under your performance. Which one did you go on? The one with 50 players or 20 players?
50 ones. The playable 50 players.
What time you got to go grab your cell phone?
Right now.
Right now.
Because I got to do it now because it closes at 6 and I don't want my phone just hanging there on the weekend.
That's fine. I gotta go get everything ready. I'm making crab and shrimp and shit for dinner tonight.
Crab?
Yeah.
You look more like a lobster kind of guy to me.
No. Fucking hate lobster. Love me some crab. So,
how about you, Jacob?
What? Do I love lobster? Yes, I do. Fucking delicious.
How about crabs? Crab League.
Same thing. Also delicious. I love fish.
He's a seafood guy.
Yes. I'm from the Netherlands, We love food. We love seafood.
Yep. Well, I'll let you take care of that, and then I'm gonna go prep all this shit and get it all set up and start cooking it. But I should be around the computer, so just ping me when you get back. Get that damn game downloaded.
Yes, I have just bought it. I'm gonna start downloading it now.
Jacob's got it too, so get it downloaded, Richard.
Yes, Richard.
Sounds good. Alrighty, well, I'll catch up with the gentleman in a little while.
Alright, give us a ping. Don't make me and Jacob start before you.
Alrighty, I'll be back. I gotta go get my phone. So I'll see y'all in a little bit.